Welcome to the Math School by IFRA. In this video, we are going to discuss the speed, distance and time. Okay, calculations involving these three quantities are simpler when the speed is constant. The formulae connecting the three quantities are as follows. Distance is equal to speed into time. Speed is equal to distance over time. And time is equal to distance over speed. Okay, let's have a look at some of the examples. A man is running at a speed of 8 km per hour for a distance of 5200 meters. Find the time taken in minutes. Now let's convert meters into kilometers. 5200 meters is 5.2 kilometers. Time taken in hours is distance over speed. So that is 5.2 over 8. That is 0.65 hours. Now the time taken in minutes is 0.65 into 60, that is 39 minutes. So the time taken in minutes for a man running at a speed of 8 km per hour for a distance of 5200 meters is 39 minutes. Okay. Change the units of a speed of 54 km per hour into meters per second. Now 54 km per hour is equal to 54,000 meters per hour, or is equal to 54,000 over 60 meters per minute, is equal to 54,000 over 60 into 60 meters per second, and that is equal to 15 meters per second. It should be 1000 over here, not 5400. This is 54,000. So 54,000 divided by 3600, that is 15 meters per second. Okay, let's have a look at some of the questions. Find the time taken for the following journeys. 100 km at a speed of 40 km per hour, 250 miles at a speed of 80 miles per hour. Now the time taken is equal to distance over speed. So that is equal to 100 over 40, that is 2.5 hours. And in the second case, the time taken is distance over speed, that is equal to 250 over 80. 250 over 80, that is 3.125 hours. Okay, change the units to the following speeds. Change the units of the following speeds as indicated. 72 km per hour into meter per second, 108 km per hour into meters per second. So 72 km per hour is equal to 72,000 meters per hour is equal to 72,000 divided by 60 into 60 meters per second. So that is 20 meters per second. And 108 km per hour is equal to 108 into 1000 divided by 3600 meters per second. So that is equal to 30 meters per second. Okay, find the speeds of the bodies which move as follows. Distance of 600 kilometers in 8 hours. Distance of 31.64 kilometers in 7 hours. Now speed of the journey is equal to distance over time. So that is equal to 600 over 8, that is 75 kilometers per hour. And in the second case, the speed of the journey is distance over time, that is 31.64 over 7, that is 4.52 kilometers per hour. So this is how we find the speed of the journeys. Okay, find the distance traveled in meters in the following. At a speed of 55 km per hour for 2 hours, at a speed of 40 km per hour for 1 by 4 hours. Now distance traveled is given by speed into time. So that is equal to 55,000 meters per hour into 2 hours. Hours get cancelled out. 55,000 into 2 is 110,000 meters. So the distance traveled is speed into time in the second case. So that is equal to 40 into 1000 meters into 1 by 4 hour. Hour get cancelled out. 40,000 over 4 is 10,000 meters. So the distance traveled in the first case is 110,000 meters and the distance traveled in the second case is 10,000 meters. Okay. A car travels 60 kilometers at 30 km per hour and then a further 180 km at 160 km per hour. Find the total time taken. Now time taken for the first part of the journey is distance over speed. That is 60 over 30, that is 2 hours. Time taken for the second part of the journey is distance over speed, that is 180 over 160, that is 1.125 hours. So the total time taken is 2 plus 1.125, that is 3.125 hours. So the total time taken is 3.125 hours.